Going on out there, YouTube? This is your host, Beastie Boy Drummer, and I'm here with a new RCT 3 series, and we're going to be doing a couple tutorials. Now, as you can see in the description, this first one is going to be for basic coasters. This is not for like people that like play RCT 3 all the time and you know how to build coasters. This video is not for you. This is for people that's like maybe just started or like really don't know how to build a coaster. This video is for you. This gonna get you the basics down so your coaster will work, so it will have like the right stats for people to ride it. And this is how we're about to start it off. We're gonna start off with just the basic coaster. I'm do the one all the way to the bottom. Oh wow, no, a wild mouse is kind of. I think the easiest one to do would be like a junior coaster. For the beginning. Alright, and first off, as you can see, you always start with your station. And you have to keep in mind, when you're making your coasters, don't make your coasters too far away from your current path, like your main path that all your peoples are on. Because if you do, then they have to walk all the way back to get to the coaster, and that kind of wastes a little bit of time, and like sometimes they won't go down there because it's not exciting enough. And if you make it right, the best thing to do would be to make it like buy a whole lot of rides, so like by your main entrance where people are mainly coming in at. That way you can make a lot of money off your coaster. And as for this one, I'm gonna turn these on so y'all can see. I'm gonna count probably about 4 spots back. I'm gonna start it back here. Yep. So we have 4 spots in between right there. That's just the right amount for them to walk back there to it, and enough room for you to make your entrance and your exit. And usually when I do my coasters, especially the basic one, I do about 6 stations, 6 length station. Then, as you can know, you can start off with your chain lift, and you have to start off with a chain lift unless you're doing a power launch coaster, but that's like more advanced coasters. So let's first start off with a basic coaster, and what you want to do is keep your height marker on. And if you just want to keep it just a basic coaster, it's not too extreme. The highest you want to go is maybe to about 100 max. So that's what I'm gonna do for this coaster. So about right there, 100 even, perfect. And you gotta remember that when the coaster comes up here, it still doesn't have a speed yet, so you can't just like make it go crazy. You have to hit some kind of drop first. What I like to do is I just drop it down a little bit. Make sure you take your chain lift off. Drop it down a little bit, then straighten it back out, and then you can curve it around. That way it has enough speed to get around there real quick without going too slow. And before I even make any more of the coaster, this is for the beginning people that don't really know how to make coasters. What you may want to do is click here, go to your vehicles, get your vehicles right first, so you can see what it looks like while you're making it. So you don't have to worry about like if it's gonna make it or not. How am I gonna have to do it over? And for a coaster this length right here, it'll be perfect for 2 trains, 4 cars. So that's what I'm gonna go for right there. And then I click back over here, get back to my building the coaster, and I'm gonna put it in test mode while I'm building it, so I can see what's going on actually. And as you can see, it will start testing. The reason I waited after the chain lift, because like every time I put a chain lift down, it'll reset the coaster. So now the coaster just keep continuing until it gets to this point, or until the last spot I made off. Oops, my bad. I'm gonna keep it going straight here, and then I'm gonna drop it down. That's the main thing about the coaster. You gotta have some kind of drop, make it a little bit exciting. And this one, I'm gonna take it all the way to the ground, because I know most people like to have their coasters going all the way down first. Another good thing to make it even more exciting, put a picture up there, a photo section. Then you have to remember it's going fast right here, so let's slow it back down a little bit. Let's take it back up. And the best way to do it is, I came from 93 feet, so probably back up to about 80 or 70 something. That'll be a good slow down speed. So it'll be good. 67 will be good too. But you still have to remember they're going kind of fast, so let's... And one important thing that I try to tell people to remember is, remember your bank curves. Hardly ever do any sharp curves. If so, that would make your ride way too intense. I'm trying to think where I want this one to go with. I think I'm gonna have it going over here, like right over the actual chain lift. And I'm gonna make this one a wide curve. Oh, it might be a little bit too wide. I don't know. Try a little smaller one. That's perfect for right there. That's what we want. Then we could put another heel in it, straighten back up, and let's go back down with it. So that's a nice little speed right there. Slow it back down and speeding it back up here. Speed kind of decreased a little bit, so we probably can like put another bank curve, but not as big. We go with the medium-sized curve first, then go with the smaller one here. That's gonna put us back where we need to be. Let's straighten it up a little bit. Let's take it up one more time. And that's gonna go up just a little bit here. I use one gentle slope, one steep slope, then go back to a gentle and a straight. And right here, let's make it a little bit more exciting. So we're gonna let's do a small helix down for a little while. And that's going to be good right there. Get it back going this way. And the speed is up a little bit. So let's see if we can curve it up. You have to remember, like, the farther you go down, the faster the coaster is going. So the best thing to do would be to try to slow it back down as like taking it up. And I'm going to take it up around the curve, like all the way back around it. See if that'll work. And that's a good thing to test out too, though, because this right here will make it a lot more exciting too. Pretty sure that would work, so let's try it out. And as you can see, we made it back to the ground floor. It's great. Right now, I'm going to wait and see, make sure we can make it over that hill right there. Yep, looks good, looks good. That's perfect. I like that. Slowed it all the way back down. And right now, that's pretty much like your basic small coaster right there. The only thing I do now is find a way to get back to the exit without majorly tearing nothing up. But what I'm gonna do here is I think the way I'm gonna go back to the exit is through this path right here. So I'm gonna try to take this road right here. So that's the main thing you gotta look for too, though. A lot of people, they just use the automatic complete. I hate using that. I mean, I like doing my own whole coaster. So, and the only thing you gotta look for is the way back. I mean, I could go around this way, the easier way, but I just like to keep everything tight into one little area, one little general area, just in case you want to build like some more stuff over here. Because like this right here it's no need for the coaster to go all the way over here. It's already did what it had to do. So I'm just gonna use up the rest of this little area in here. What I'm gonna do is try to find my way onto this track right here, but I'm gonna have to make sure it's a little bit higher to go over this track right here. So I'm just gonna raise it up a little bit. Remember your bank curves. Then just test it out. See which curves put you onto the track that you're trying to get on. So I'm gonna go with a big curve, and yep, another big curve work. That's what we need. Flatten it out, and we're making it over it right now. Yeah, we home free. Drop it back down to the ground level. I'm gonna put another little hill in it right here. Let's make it look more interesting. And it depends on if you're trying to build a building for your station or not. How close you want to be to your station, like track wise. I'll probably build a little building for this station so y'all can see what that looks like also. But right now I'm just gonna go with this right here, right beside it. And right now we're at pretty good speed, so let's slow it down a little bit. That's one thing you gotta remember for the end of it also. Pit brakes. Slow down to about 17 and 13. And we go a couple straight bits. Then we're just gonna curve it around, get it in there. Another thing I could do, I could just make an S-band this way, so it'll work. Would that work? No, I gotta have one more S-band. I'll do that right there, just S-bend it over there. And I'm gonna make sure it's going slow enough because you don't want your tractor to be going too fast in here. Slow it back down to 13 and one more 11. It's probably going to speed it up when it get in here, but I just want to make sure it's going slow enough because sometimes your station brakes will fail. And look at there, slow down nice. I may not even need these now. Nope. Ooh, maybe going a little bit too slow. See, that's all. Another thing you got to check for. Make sure it's not going too slow. Let's speed this up a little bit. 22 and 15 should be good. Maybe it's 17. And here we are. We're back to where we started at. Then just place your entrance and your exit wherever you may want them at, you know. And I'm gonna put mine here and here. And as you can see now the rider's gonna test. Let's go ahead and make an entrance and exit for it. And that's another thing people mess up at when they're doing a basic coast. You don't have to make the line super long. I mean, the line will get packed, but as you build more coasters, then it will die back down. So it don't have to be like super packed, like super long. I mean, just long enough for people to so like it'd be enough people to fill up the ride like once or twice. And we're gonna check out these test results here, but the only thing I can suggest you is just don't have it going sky high then going straight to the ground and hitting major curves. Just bring it back up and then curve it around, slow it down. Make sure you use your bank curves. That's like the main thing you got to worry about. And let's see what these test results are. Are there anything good? I'm thinking about 5. Yep, I was about right. 5, 6. I was about to say 5, 5, 4. But 5, 6, 3, yep. And that's your basic coaster right there, and that's where we have it. Alright, this has been your host, Beastie Boy Drummer. Gone.